guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shawntas Way here today, and I'm so happy to be filming because I feel like I haven't filmed in so long. Guys, I've been so busy with my brand, and yeah, so anyways, I'm back. But that's not what this video is talking about today. Today we're talking about something I thought was important to put on my channel. I wanted to address hair loss due to health conditions. There's some people who have a very hard time growing their hair out, and even when they do start to grow out their hair is resulting in hair loss because of certain medical conditions, and a lot of people are not aware of these medical conditions and what they can do. So I wanted to shed a little bit of light on it. I don't really see people talking a lot about it. I always want to mention as well is that I'm not a doctor. Like I said, I am a health coach. I always let you guys know this, and I have an interest in health and holistic health. I even study it on my own time. It doesn't even matter if it's for like anything else. It's just something that I'm generally interested in, and I also do it in my daily life, like holistic health. It's something all my adult life that I've always been into. So some health related issues can definitely result in hair loss or result in your hair not being able to grow to the length that you want it to grow to. I definitely believe that once something is affecting your body, it's affecting the whole body. So it doesn't stop with your hair. A lot of people like to think that your hair is kind of like separate from your body for some reason, but it's not. If you have a healthy inside and you're all healthy on the inside, your hair most likely is going to be and reflect healthy. So that's where I wanted to mention and start, is that health conditions and hair do go together. Your hair is a part of your body. So first up is one that is pretty popular and well known. A lot of people know about this one, and it is alopecia. I first did not have a clue about this. I never had heard about it. I really didn't think that there was anything like this out there, but I did get an email from a subscriber a while back when I first started to like sell my growth oil. I'm not gonna put it in this video. I'm not even gonna say who it is because I feel like since she didn't put it on my website back at that time, that she didn't want people to know about it. So she definitely sent it as a personal email. But if you are here and you want to share that story, let them know what happened, or a little bit about it down below, because I feel like that it would help a lot of people. Anyways, I did get a subscriber that contacted me saying that she had alopecia, or she does have alopecia, and that my growth oil helped her finally grow her hair, which I thought was amazing. Like, I was like, oh my god. And I think she had used my oil. I think she had said she had been using my oil for like a year, because remember, before I even started selling my oil, I would put it on my YouTube channel, and then she wanted to actually purchase it so that she doesn't have to keep buying the oils and all that. Anyways, that's when I first found out about alopecia, and I'll try to like not ask her too much. So I was just like, oh, that's so wonderful. But afterwards I was like, what even is that? Like, so I went and researched it, and I found out that alopecia is actually a condition that can result in hair loss, and it can also result in hair thinning. And from what I researched, there's actually two types of alopecia. There's one that is scarring, and there's one that is non-scarring. And the alopecia that actually involves scarring, if I'm saying this correctly, it destroys the hair follicles. The scarring one is pretty intense. It can result in like a receding hairline. It can result in thinning of the lashes, like your lashes just fall off for no reason. It can just be a little more painful to go to rather than the non-scarring. I've read that the non-scarring alopecia is mainly a more milder effect, so it's due to pregnancy. It can be due to certain types of lifestyle changes. It can be caused by certain medications. A lot of people don't know that medications can cause hair loss. Pregnancy, iron deficiency, severe stress, and the non-scarring, of course, can be easily reversed. You just have to get over that lifestyle change. And I think that honestly, everything has a cure. That's just my opinion, because like I told you guys, I'm into holistic health, and I feel like that if you really dig into something, you can find out and help yourself. But I know that it can be a very challenging thing, and it can be very frustrating. So that's the first condition that can definitely result in hair loss. So the next condition that can definitely result in hair loss is autoimmune disorder. I don't want to call it disorder. Autoimmune disease. Well, I do know about this one, and I have known about this one for a while, because I do know that a lot of people suffer from this condition. And with this condition, it does affect your hair. So with autoimmune disorder, this is actually where your hair growth is going to be at a halt. So your hair doesn't grow quickly, you have more hair loss than hair growth, and with this condition, I've read that it actually just goes away over time. As far as the hair loss, it just one day just kind of gets a little better. I do know a lot of people suffer from it, so if you know more about this, then let me know down in the comment section. But from what I read, it's hereditary, and it does eventually start to ease up on the body. But I would think that that would come with a lifestyle change, but that's just my opinion. But I did read that it does start to ease up after a while as far as your hair loss. Alright, so this next one I've never heard of, and it's called hair shaft disorder. This disorder is actually caused by over processing your hair. So I wouldn't call that a disorder or a condition. I would just say that once you do a chemical change to your hair, then your hair is going to be different. That's just science. You did a chemical change to your hair, of course it's going to be different, and it can definitely stop hair growth, and it can definitely alter your hair in general. But like I said, anything that you do, you can come back from, in my opinion. So another one that I wanted to shed some light on is irregular hormones. Your hormones definitely play a part in hair loss and everything else. So this also has to do with lifestyle changes, such as like menopause, and like just different things that you go through throughout your life that can cause your hormones to be irregular. I will say that with this, it's mainly not a lot of hair loss. It's mainly just not seeing like stunted growth, like not seeing growth for long periods of time, like years and years and years. I will say that when I was on birth control years ago, I did notice that, not that my hair was not long, my hair was just stunted, and I would always feel like that my hair wouldn't grow past a certain length, and I just thought that was just how my hair was. But that's definitely not true. We all know that your hair has the ability to grow as long as you want it to. I found out that my hair has the ability to grow as long as I wanted to. But at the time, I did not understand, and I feel like that was due to the type of birth control that I was taking, because that birth control was definitely messing up my body in a lot of ways. And I don't just think that that stopped at only my body. I definitely think that it affected my hair as well, because after I got off that birth control, I did feel a little bit better, but it took a couple of years for my body to even get back normal. And I think that the most important thing that you want to do if you have any of these conditions is just try something new. If you have tried medications for years and you still don't see any difference with yourself or with your hair, then I'm not going to tell you to stop taking your medicine, of course, but I do think that it's better to try different things, like to go like a different direction, rather than just staying on the same path and still getting the same result of like your hair loss, or just dealing with it saying, oh, this is just my life, my hair has to be this short, or this is just my life, my hair has to be coming out in globs every time I wash it. That's not true. If you have processed hair, you already know, you've seen so many people on YouTube that have taken their hair journey from here to here. So it's definitely possible on all scales, I believe. I do want you guys to always have like faith in your journey. It doesn't matter if it seems like that it's just so horrible at the moment. If you're suffering from any of these conditions, it may feel like, oh, like that's just what I have to deal with, but you only deal with what you allow and what you want to deal with. So if you want something to change, then like research, find out information, go to people who you think that can help you. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and Let me know down in the comment section if you would like for me to do more videos that are a little bit more like in depth on hair growth. Also, I wanted to mention that for me and for a lot of other people, I feel that herbs and oils, those are like your best friends. So get really into those. I don't know if I don't know how many times I have to say that, but it is so important, guys, to rely on herbs. If you go into like other cultures and if you go into other like parts of the world, you'll notice that a lot of the stuff they do, they incorporate herbs. Well, why do they do that? That's because they know, and they don't forget their roots. They know from way back when that herbs is definitely what made people more healthier back in the day, and like that's what our ancestors used, and we just have to get back to that. Okay, don't allow doctors to say, oh, you have to deal with this is just how your life is. No. And hopefully it helped someone out there. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. I'm almost at 200K. I would like to get there very soon, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.